Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sierra, and today I want to make some jewelry for the 4th of July. 4th of July is my favorite holiday. It goes hand in hand with Christmas because of my family. I get to spend, we have big parties on Christmas and the 4th of July where everybody gets together. Everybody brings food and we have a good time. The reason 4th of July is probably my favorite is it's nice and warm outside. We got the pool open, pool party. We got the barbecue. We got all kinds of yard games, adults and kids, and it's just a bunch of fun. So that's what, again, my brother-in-law is hosting it this year. And we're going to be getting together with him on the 4th and on the 5th. So I'm looking forward to it. But anyway, I want to make some jewelry using the resin paper. I did a video on that. I'll have it linked somewhere. It'll pop up on the screen. And I will walk you through the stuff that you're going to need for this. You're going to need some jewelry pliers. I have my bent nose pliers and my needle nose pliers. We all watch me struggle using my jewelry pliers. You're going to need a pair of scissors. I have some dotting tools here and silicone tools here that I will use. I don't know which one I want to use. I have a paintbrush that I use. This paintbrush I use it exclusively for my UV resin. And with the paintbrush, I have some isopropyl alcohol, 99%, and this is how I keep my brush from getting hard and sticky. I clean it constantly during this. Okay, I have my little spatula tool or whatever. That's what I mix my resin with. I have a little card to display my earrings on. A UV torch light. I have a UV light. I have some silicone cups. I have a little spoon. I have some resin tape. My little thing right here. Let's see. I had it prepared. It looks like it's coming undone. But I use a combination of the resin tape and painter's tape. Just want it pulled tight. There we go. So that's how that looks. So I got that done. I have some jewelry findings here. I have a black cord. I have some fishhook earrings and some, what are those? Jump rings. Get those out. Let's see. I have my little scrapers and my Teflon burnisher. I will be using this hand drill by Resiners. That is later. I'm just putting everything off to the side that I don't need right now. I'm going to be using soft UV resin. I've had this UV resin for years now. I'm almost done with the bottle. And you're going to also need some hard UV resin, the clear hard type UV resin. You need both soft and hard. I have some Mayspring Dazzling Diamond I will be using, and I will be using some resin dyes in the red, white, and blue. You're going to need some parchment paper or tracing paper or wax paper. You just need something that the light can pass through. I got some parchment paper. I'm going to move my UV light over here. Let's open it up. Get it ready. Somewhat ready. All right. I am going to mix up the resin and the images. I got these off of Cricut Design Space. This is going to be the pendant, and these are going to be the earrings. I will probably do the pendant on camera, the earrings off camera, just for time. I don't even know if this is going to work, what I have in my head, but one way to find out. Okay, let's mix up our colors. Let's see. Let's get some resin in. I'm going to try to put the same amount in each container by eye, not by weight. Okay. Almost out of this, so that's good. Let's start with the white. We're going to do 4 drops. Okay. Let's go the red. Let's do 3 drops. I want these vibrant. And we're going to do 3 drops of the blue. And these are dyes. It's not alcohol ink. Let's add some Mayspring Dazzling Diamond to it. Normally I don't add that much to it, but I want the sparkle. So let's mix up the white. That looks nice. I have a baby wipe with some isopropyl alcohol there right in front of me that I wipe my spatula off on. Let's get the red. And let's get the blue. This is my second take with the colors. The first time I put them down, I put them down right next to each other. And by the time I spread it out, I lost the white. So yeah, so we're gonna try this again. So I saved it so I can use it on something else. It's just there's no white. So we're gonna try this again, and we're gonna space out these colors a little bit more. I'm not gonna put them right next to each other. Now we're gonna do the white. It's gonna come out about right here. And now the blue. Fingers crossed. Let's see how this is gonna look. Great. Yes. Let's see if I can bring that red down a little bit. Bring that blue up a little bit. Go like this. And we're gonna go right there. That's gonna look good. Okay. Now I'm going to cure this with my light for 3 minutes, and then I'm going to flip it over and cure it for another 3 minutes. You can see I have a hole in my blue. I want it more solid than that. It should be good. Okay. I'm going to cure this for 3 minutes, and then I'm going to flip it over and cure it on the other side for 3 minutes, and then I will be back. I am back, and this is my first attempt. I'm going to use this. I thought it would be good to use for the earrings. I mean, the white spacing seems like a good fit if I was, let me get them out. If I was to do it like that, this would be too much. So it was a happy accident. So we're going to use this one for the earrings and this one for here. Let's get the big one down first. Let me burnish this onto this transfer tape. Let's see what we got here. You want to pull back rather quick or you'll get ripples. That looks good. Kind of wish that red wasn't in it, but it is handmade. It is not going to be perfect. It's going to be good enough. Let's see. I could possibly, let's take a peek. Let's see what we got here. I was recording. I was like, ew. Okay. All right, I'm going to be fighting with this, so let me try and get an edge. Let's see if I can get all these stars. The stars are aligned. All right, so we want red, white, and blue. And I see I have a couple little spots there. But if I go this way, I'm just going to drop it. I'm going to go right here. Right here. Good enough. Like this. I'm going to keep my hands on the transfer tape. Oh, I don't want it to pull off the resin. It's ripping it. Oh, no. Okay. This is not ideal. Did I not cure it long enough? Okay. All right. We still have the image. It's intact still. Oh, look at that. It pulled it right up. All right. Now for these. Let's see, and move this out of the way. Gonna open this up. Okay. That's pretty. Let me cut off some of this transfer tape. I don't want it all sticking to this. I just want the stars down. Well, don't cut the stars. Yeah. So let's try that. Now let me get that up. I don't know, maybe I didn't cure it long enough. Who knows? Um, let's go here. Let's see. That worked better, I think, because I cured this one longer. So you want to cure it a good, I would say 5 minutes, 4 or 5 minutes on each side, because this one was cured longer than that one. So yeah, and have as little transfer tape as possible sticking to this. Okay, let's try this again. We're gonna go this way. Let's just go next to it. All right. Yes, definitely. Cure it longer. Yep. Live and learn. This wasn't cured. Although it feels cured, it wasn't cured long enough. But we're good. Okay. So this was a happy accident, actually. Learned 2 things with that. One, I can use it with my earrings. And 2, curing it longer prevents, I don't know if it's going to prevent it from ripping completely, but not like this one did, which is okay still. Now I'm going to get one of my cups. No, I'm not going to. I'm just going to put it on top because the stuff runs thick. So I'm just going to take the soft UV resin and a one of these things. I am having a brain fog right now. And we're going to just put the soft UV resin down. And we're going to take this and drag it over the whole image. Don't want it too thick, but I want it to cover the whole thing. Okay, I'm going to cure this for 5 minutes, and I'm going to do the earrings off camera, and I'll be back when I have them both cured, done and cured for 5 minutes, and we'll go on to the next step. Let's pull this off. I cured it for 5 minutes. I hope it doesn't stick to it. Let me get some gloves on. This is what we have. Let me cut that off. Now this can be saved and used for something else. There's nothing wrong with that. So I am going to cut this out, and then as soon as I get it cut out, I will be back. Okay, this is what we have. I tried to cut it out the best I could. These were so fiddly. Oh, I don't know if I think this is like a one and done type set for me. You really want to make sure that these are taped down really good, because I've learned that working with the soft UV resin and putting the hard type UV resin on it will cause these to curl up. So doesn't matter if I put it in the center. It's not like that line's going to cause any difficulties. Let me put my gloves back on. Okay, we're going to be working on the pendant, like I said, and I'll work on those off camera. Now we're going to need our little silicone cup and our hard type UV resin. I just really want to make sure these are stuck down. We'll put some in here. Okay. And get my dotting tool. What else do I want to get? Oh, get my paintbrush ready. And I have my isopropyl alcohol off to the side. I do want to get my UV light ready to go. I like to bring it down like so. And this is going to go like that in there. And I also like to place that up there when things are curing. This stays out of the way. So let's get started. You have to be a little bit more careful with this than you do the soft type, because the neater you are with this step, the less cleanup you have. And because the star is pointed, you have pointy tips. You just have to be careful because resin, the surface tension is easier to keep on rounded ends. Like if this was a circle, the odds of the resin just flowing off the piece it's harder to break the surface tension when the corners are rounded. But when you have pointed ends, the resin can flow off easier, if that makes any sense. So I'm just going to take my paintbrush and very carefully cover each of the stars, and we'll do one coat, and then I'll cure it for 2 minutes. So I'll probably time lapse this, and then I'll do the earrings, and then I'll come back after that. But I will just time lapse this, fast forward it. Okay, let's get these off of here. Hope I can get it off. Oh, did I just rip it? No, okay. See, some of the tape came off on this one. Okay, there's that one. Let's see how this one comes off. That came off a little bit better. Like I said, these were cured a lot better. Yeah. Okay, I'll put this off to the side. And we're gonna, see, I'm gonna flip them over like so. And I just have them on a silicone mat. And I am going to get my UV resin and my paintbrush out. And I'm going to start coating the back of these. So at least I want to get at least one coating the back of these, this pendant here, or what will be a pendant. And then we'll go from there. Okay, we have this. And I did notice that a little bit of that came off, but it's not a big deal. It's still kind of bendy, so I want to remedy that. I want to dip it in some of my UV resin. So how I'm going to do that is I have some of my resin still in here from when I coated the back. This is the front, so I'm going to turn it around, and I want to eventually drill the hole in the very top part of the red star. So I'm going to get a toothpick. I'm just going to get a little bit of resin, UV resin on the toothpick, and I'm going to place it about where I would drill. I'm going to cure that on there, like, let's see, it moved on me, like that. I just want just a point on there. I need something to hold on to dip it. So now I'm going to take this and put it under my light. I'm just going to cure it for about a minute, and then I will be back. So we have that. And now I'm going to get my UV resin and I'm going to dip this the best way I can. I want to get it all on there. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. Well, if I go this way with it, it'll run down. All right. I want to get all of that in there. There we go. There we go. There we go. Now we gotta let it drain off of there. I'll probably speed this up. And now I'm going to start turning it. I'm going to move this out of the way, so I don't want that to get cured. And I'm going to turn on the light, and I'm just going to spin it, and I'm going to cure this for 2 minutes under this light. And then I'll show you what I'm going to do after that. Okay, this is cured. I did cure it for 2 minutes. I don't want to touch it or anything like that because it's just cured it. I'm going to stick it in this container of water, like so. I'm going to get my light. I'm going to cure this under this light for a full 5 minutes, and then I will be back and we'll finish this off. Okay, it's been 5 minutes. Let's close this up. Let's see if we can get this off of there. Should just pop right off. There we go. Got that. Let's see. Get my flush cutters out. Using the right way. It's cute. Now I'm going to drill. And I just want to go across like that, just in case it skips. I don't want it skipping all over the place. Move my water. Get out my little hand drill from Resiners. I'm gonna turn it on. I'm gonna hit it, turn it number 3. Okay, let's finish this. That's what we have. I have a jump ring here. I believe it's a 10mm jump ring. I have my cording here. So we're going to open this right up. Slide that through like so. We're going to close it up. If I can get a hold of it. I struggle with these stupid things. Okay. And then we're going to put this through like so. And I have the earrings. They are right. Turn this one around right there. We got that. Doesn't that turn out cute? So here is the pendant. It turned out so cute. That's the back. That's the front. And here are the earrings. I dipped these too. So let me know in the comments what you think. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. To my subscribers, I truly appreciate you. Y'all have a great day and God bless. Bye.